The following is a presentation of the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 by Barstool Sports.
What is this? What is that?
The winners of the Dozen Trivia Tournament, big screaming hawkers.
University of...
No!
Yeah! The movie's called Get...
And that's the Dozen.
Jonas Gray.
Correct.
Will! I was making fun of him.
Champions of the Dozen. Champions of the Dozen. Ziti.
725.
Final answer.
That is correct. Come on!
You're a beast, Shay. You're a fucking beast.
We finally won one. It's 18. The Frankettes, the first time ever, have won a bonus round in the tournament.
Wow. There we go.
I mean, pineapple scratch out of here.
First ever bonus round win for the Frankettes, 9-6. 9-6.
See you in Boston. Ross Farmer. Final answer.
Experts moving on to the Final Four. That is correct. They've won 11 matches in a row.
Well done.
We'll start with 2008. Final answer.
That is correct. First team moving on to the Final Four. They will be in Boston. Team in not out yet. Not out yet. We'll take on the loser of Experts against Ziti tomorrow night. And welcome on in to Chicago for the final day of the first week of the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5. And we have our final 2 spots in the Final Four on the line. Quick note, this is being live to tape a little earlier in the day, but you're watching it play out as we see 2 teams advance to Final Fours, which some teams today, I think actually all of them have been to a Final Four before. Now it's a matter of how many Final Fours are going to be under their belt after today. First up, it is the Frankettes against Ziti for the first time ever in the tournament. They've met many times before, but not in the Dozen Trivia Tournament. The winner will take on the Experts. Could be a rematch. Could be a first time playing the Experts in the tournament, I think, ever.
Wow.
Actually, no, you lost them the second season.
Okay.
Right. The history book's in there, just a little, it's a little behind the 8 ball. Dave, how are we feeling? You get to leave a little earlier today. Is that a step?
Well,
Is that
I feel good. It's been a long 4 days for 90 minutes of airtime. So this actually helps get home a little bit earlier.
Frank laughing on the other side. Is this the last day for Frank with the Frankettes?
You know, I don't know if I enjoy doing this. It takes too much time. I mean...
Okay, that was a question for Nick, not for you. Nick, that was a question for you.
Frank, yeah, I don't know if Frank
You're the captain
doing
of the
this.
team,
It just takes too much time. So
it sure does sound like this could be the last day, the last game, no matter what. KB, I'm going to give you a quick second. You got clowned a little bit yesterday for, I think, was a misunderstanding of a question on a call, a friend.
It was. I cried after that.
You thought it was land border, right?
I did, but who cares?
Ended up winning anyway, so it didn't.
I know.
Didn't hurt them.
I heard border and it doesn't matter.
All right, so I heard
I'd just like to say this league will not be the same without Frank the Tank. I think he has to play and stay. This league needs Frank
if
the
they
Tank.
break up, you can still have a team.
Yeah.
But I think this team's probably.
Because I don't like the rumors that a competing show, Stump the Schwab, Stump the Frank. I don't want to hear about it. I like him in this league. It would be a great show, though.
Based on the points per match, he'd be stumped quite a bit. Here we go. Sorry. 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus
ask
round.
questions that actually were before 2010 sometimes, a little more variety.
I mean, the Mello and Roger Maris question you were all. Okay, here we go.
I don't think we're going
3 lifelines, double up. If you're Call a Friend presented by Body Armor, if you're New Amsterdam Vodka. He just walks around shitting on the show for 5 years. What do you want me to say? Ziti, you're up second. You are over here. You're the higher seed.
Fans. We can't
you're the
back pocket.
Yeah, I'm a Ziti defender over here. Ziti, you can make your 4th consecutive Final Four, which would tie the Experts, who also made their 4th consecutive Final Four. You'd be the first ever defending champions to do so. No defending champs ever won 2 tournament games. Frankettes would be your first Final Four since season 2. You're up first every time. You're up second every time. Here we go. Major League Baseball first category. First category. Doubled up?
No double.
Doubled up for Ziti. This is for 1 point, though, for the Frankettes. Pre-2010s question. After a 4.5-year Marlins stint, this Dodgers starting pitcher won 46 games from 2004 through 2008 and was a 2006 wins leader.
Josh Burkett, did he go to
who?
L.A.? Josh Burkett?
I'd be fine with that. That sounds right.
That's my best guess.
Josh who?
Burkett.
Final answer.
Josh Beckett? No.
No, he wasn't with
Kevin
the Dodgers.
Brown.
Kevin Brown was who popped in my head, too.
I don't know if that was too early
early?
for Kevin Brown.
That's a
but
pretty good answer.
I feel like that's Brown's era, right? When did he go to the Yankees? Because he's
After.
After, okay. So, let's go Brown.
Kevin
then.
Brown was who popped in
Kevin
my
Brown, final answer.
Be Brad Penny.
Fuck.
Brad Penny. Brad Penny.
remember
For 2 points, doubled up.
All right, boys.
For Ziti.
Oh.
After a 7-year Marlins stint, this Blue Jays starting pitcher won 38 games from 2006 through 2008, and it was a 2008 Ks leader.
Come on.
That's AJ Burnett.
That's AJ Burnett?
Yes,
Okay.
that is it. I believe. Do you have
AJ
anything else?
Burnett, final answer.
2-0 Ziti. That is correct. Your double is
I did not
successful.
have that.
Celebrity mashup next category. Celebrity mashup.
Do you have that?
Make it 2-1. Frankettes, this is for you to make it 2-1.
Sure. Bless you.
Name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo, Frankettes.
Oh my God. That's Olivia Wilde and James Corden.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah?
Why I'm saying.
Olivia Wilde, James Corden. Final answer.
That is correct.
James Corden has that beard, or is that a mashup thing? I don't get
That is James Corden's beard.
Wow.
Big Roan guy, James Corden, I believe.
Big Roan? Yeah.
Big fan of Roan.
He's also a notorious asshole, isn't
Yes. Yeah. Berates like waiters and stuff. Yeah. Here we go. Other side. To make it 3-1. Make it 3-1. It's 2 celebrities, Ziti.
Jesus.
I got the outside.
Yeah, I think I do, too.
Oof. It's the eyebrows that throw me off.
For the inside, you mean?
Yeah.
Ten seconds.
Fuck. Oh, Julia Roberts. Is that a crazy guess?
Need an answer in
I don't know.
5,
Phone someone?
4,
There's no one out here.
3,
Okay.
2.
Julia Roberts, John Stamos.
It's tied up.
John Stamos, Mandy Moore. Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Sounds good to me.
John Stamos, Mandy Moore. Final answer.
Tied up. 2-2. That is correct.
Didn't have it anymore.
Solid get there. NBA next category. Any double up in NBA?
No, thank you.
Here we go. This is for the Frankettes. What West team used first-round picks on Omri Caspi, Jason Thompson, and Francisco Garcia in the 2000s? 35 seconds.
Clippers?
I think that's the Sacred Tomato Kings.
The what?
Kings, Sacramento.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's the Sacramento Kings.
Kings. Final answer.
That is correct. 3-2.
Nice, Frank.
Microsoft Copilot, sponsor this tournament. Expand on it. Sacramento Kings have had some tough first-round picks over the years. We asked Copilot, name us all those first-round picks that they've had. Devin Carter, the most recent one, but some have been a failure, and the best ones, I'm pretty sure they traded away. Download Microsoft Copilot today, your built-in AI sidekick and creative partner for work, life, and everything in between. To make it 3-3, Ziti, this is your NBA question. What East team used first-round picks on DJ Augustine, Gerald Henderson, and Sean May in the 2000s?
That is that's the Magic, right? Or no?
I was thinking
Did you have someone else?
Bobcats.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
I think you're right. Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to, we can double or just go Bobcats.
Yeah, I feel
Bobcats.
Sean May feels more Bobcats.
Charlotte Bobcats?
Yeah.
Charlotte Bobcats?
Do you like that?
I'm cool either way.
Charlotte Bobcats, final answer.
3-3.
That would.
3-3. Music. Next question. Music. Any double?
No, thank you.
This is for the Frankettes. Released in 2009 and 2010, The Fray and Justin Bieber each had a Billboard Hot 100 hit that shared this title.
Cable car. You found me.
Over my head.
That's Cable
How to
Car.
Save a Life. You found me.
The Fray? What was another Fray song?
Sir Heyday.
The Fray is soft.
When was your Bieber
It's not How to Save a Life, is it?
Oh, is that a... Does Bieber have How to Save a
What
Life?
sounds like a generic, like
You found
over
me?
my head could be.
That's called Cable Car, parentheses.
Need an answer in? 5, 4.
You found me.
You found me.
You found me, final answer.
Other side.
Over My Head is the only other one I think I have, but I don't know if it's Bieber.
What?
And he's fucking me up with Cable Car. Parentheses.
Sorry.
10 seconds.
Sorry could work.
Sorry, final answer.
Never say never. Never say never.
Oh.
Other side to make it 4-3. Released in 2003 and 2008, Kelly Clarkson and Neo each had a Billboard Hot 100 hit that shared this title.
Because of You, I believe it is, right?
Because of You is definitely Kelly Clarkson.
Because of You.
Yeah,
I think it's Because of You.
Because of You, final answer.
Oh, fuck.
Breakaway?
You know what? Yeah.
Breakaway, final answer.
Sorry.
Miss Independent.
Oh.
Miss Independent. Next category.
You lied to me,
College
man.
football. College
sounded
football.
right.
This is for the Frankettes college football. Lifelines available. Both teams have their help lifelines, I believe, their call friend and their double save. USC had two 1,000-yard wide receivers in 2011. Robert Woods and this freshman wide receiver, later drafted by an AFC South team.
DJ Shark? Did he go to USC? He went to the Jaguars, I think.
That would make sense. I have no idea.
Do you think he went to USC? Does that
I
sound
don't
familiar?
know if he went to USC or not.
I don't remember.
Do you want to call somebody?
Tight. You want to call bets?
You want to call Mikey Betts?
You want to use it here, or do you want?
No, we got the DJ Shark. Final answer. Fuck, sorry.
Did Pittman go there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I don't really
I don't know if he's that old, but yeah, it's right. A freshman, 3 years later, and then it's probably around 8th,
Michael
9th.
Pittman.
I was thinking Pittman too.
There's no one. The Texans aren't the South, right? They're Central.
They are South.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Why do I feel like it's a Texans guy? Who's the
5,
I had no idea.
4, 3,
Go
2,
Pittman.
1.
Michael Pittman.
Marquise Lee. Marquise Lee.
No, I did not that.
Other side to make it 4-3 Ziti. Alabama had two 1,000-yard running backs in 2012. Eddie Lacy and this freshman running back, later drafted by an AFC South team.
You know this?
AFC South is who? Pittsburgh?
That's Titans, Jaguars, Colts.
Is that possibly TJ Yeldon?
Yes, very possibly TJ Yeldon.
Okay.
And
That's definitely, I think, Yeldon, I think.
that matches up with Marquise Lee, I
Who
think.
did Yeldon get drafted by?
Jags.
Jags.
Yeldon, final answer.
That is correct.
Not even getting claps from the audience. It's such a rock fight. It's tough.
Spider was clapping. Spider was clapping. Movies, next category, to make it 4-4.
We're basically tied right now.
Do you want to double?
We're 9-0 on movies. No.
Okay. After Shaun of the Dead, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost starred in this 2007 buddy cop action comedy.
Hot Fuzz.
Yep. Nice.
Should have doubled. Hot Fuzz, final answer.
4-4, that is correct to make it 5-4 going into the bonus round. Before Batman Begins, Cillian Murphy starred in this 2002 post-apocalyptic horror film directed by Danny Boyle.
Oh, that's, I mean, wait. Is this just 21 days later? Is that possible? I mean, no?
I don't watch horror.
28 days later.
28
excuse
days
me,
later,
Excuse
yeah.
me. But I thought that was 2000. I literally just watched this because the
Does it feel that long ago?
sequel, it's early 2000. I thought it
Okay.
was 2000 for some reason. And the sequel comes out like
Yeah.
today.
Is he in it?
Killian Murphy.
Answer in 5,
28 days later.
4.
28 days later, final answer.
That is correct. 21 would have
Work,
been.
Ed, MVP.
Good catch on the 21 by Eddie. 5-4. Everyone's scoring so far. Everyone's got a point on the board. It's a 5-4 game, and it is now time for the bonus
Good
round.
boys.
Get this.
We're all right. We're all right.
Monkey off the back yesterday.
Yeah.
Monkey off the back for the Frankettes yesterday. They were 0-8 all time in the bonus round of the tournament. Won it. Catapult them to a victory. Here we go. You'll get some questions. Closest guess. Collaborative effort. Who's ever closer gets a win. First team to 5 wins the bonus round. Going to be 7-4 Ziti or 6-5 Frank and the Frankettes. Here is your first question. Duration in seconds of Drops of Jupiter by Train. Duration in seconds of Drops of Jupiter by Train.
I think it's accurate.
Tell me what you think of this.
We're doing
210.
Seconds.
Duration in seconds.
180.
3 minutes.
Yeah,
So that'd be 210.
Sure.
Let's say it's a little bit longer.
Pens down in 5, 4. The pens are down. Reveal, Nick.
212.
212.
221.
221. The correct answer is 259. Ziti up 1-0.
Longer song left.
Television. Total episodes of The Office until Jim asks Pam on a date.
Holy shit. When did he do that?
Total episodes of The Office until Jim asks Pam on a date.
How many episodes were there seasons?
22 most seasons.
Yeah. Was the first season shorter?
Yeah, probably shorter, but standard is 22.
Okay, so we'll say the first season was like 11. Longer?
Yeah, 13, 14.
Okay, so 22. What season do we think this was?
Third.
Was he in the 40s? Low 40s?
Fact check by Dunderpedia.
So 2 is 2.
Let's go. 40.
You're right. Yeah, I think it's.
Just for the hell of it. I have no idea.
Pens down
We're
in.
always low. We always guess low.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Frankettes.
43.
43.
33.
Ziti says 33. Funny enough, the correct answer is 53. So the Frankettes get it. It's 1-1.
What season was it? That may be a technicality. We'll see.
What? What's your?
I want to know what episode he asked.
I'll get the answer for you. Olympics. Total medal events during the 2024 Olympics. Total medal event during the 2024 Olympics.
An estimate.
I don't think anything would surprise me.
God. So this
Medal events.
like sub-events within sports?
Not just sports and disciplines, like events within those sports.
Men's and women's?
100 meter relay.
Like athletics is just one. It's all the ones,
So it's
So like swimming, it's all of the events in swimming.
so it's like every time there's an event, a medal handed out.
Correct. Yep. Yep.
That's the range I'm fine.
I don't watch the Olympics, so I'm fine with that.
Like track alone.
Ohio,
Five.
we want that other dot.
Let's go.
Throwing a 1.
There's so many.
5.
I like that.
Wrestling, a lot.
Yeah, you know.
Is that right? Is
Let's
that what
go
you said?
500.
3 per event.
Okay.
No. Total
Medal
medals.
events.
Oh, okay.
Total events, not medals given out, right?
Total medal events. Correct. Pens down in
What are we going?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Frankettes.
538.
538.
41.
341 for Ziti. It's 1-1 right now. The correct answer is 329. Ziti up 2-1. Technology. Days since Spotify first launched.
Oh, God.
Days since Spotify first launched. Days.
This was 2010.
Fuck. Do you remember like
Probably 10.
when this was announced at all? I can walk you through it. So like,
Well, then it'll be 36, 50
that's when it
years.
got popular though.
It's 10 years.
Because usually they launch a little earlier.
So
Then before it blows up.
Yeah, like when did,
3650. So
6,000.
when did the iPhone come out? Like 2008? Yeah. Like when were apps popular?
8, it came out.
So like when were apps
5,
popular?
4,
When was, do we know
3, 2.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
That had to be after that.
No, I know it would be before that.
I mean,
put it on.
that-
Say 2 years
Math
before.
and days. I never do that
She
good.
had like six.
Pens down in
So what do you want to say?
5, 4,
How many days?
3,
Oh, days?
2, 1.
I don't know what that math was.
Kind of.
Reveal Frankettes.
5,432.
And you say 5,010.
So help me.
Were you about to write years down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a good quick math by Clem. The correct answer is 6,100. We're tied up to a piece.
What is 2006 if we did the right way?
Television
20
next
years,
up. I'm being told
70,000.
he asked out Pam in the season 3 finale the job. After he interviews for the corporate job, he comes back and asks her to dinner. I'm told that's the correct. TV again. Combined age of Pat Sajak and Ryan Seacrest. Combined age of Pat Sajak and Ryan Seacrest. Combined age, 2-2 right now.
You think so?
I think he's probably pushing 253. I'm 50 this year.
Holy shit.
So, and Sajak is about 80. So, actually, no, give him 82.
Okay.
We want to stay there.
So,
we want to come up.
One,
What is it?
82.
I would maybe go a little lower.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
132.
132.
125.
125. Someone's off by 4, someone's off by 3. The correct answer is 128. Ziti, I think he had it, changed it last second.
We switched it.
Changed it last second.
Jesus.
3-2. TV again. Total episodes of The Drew Carey Show.
Fuck.
Total episodes of The Drew Carey Show.
Any idea how long
That
it was?
lasted about
So
8
let's
years.
say like, I don't know, late 90s.
Actually, no,
Price is
might
Right,
last
like
more than 8 years.
8 or something?
I don't think it was
10,
not.
10,
More than that. Let's go.
10 times 20.
What was it? 20 total season? How many? So is it?
Episodes.
Total episodes of
Probably
The Drew
20
Carey
episodes a
Show.
year, right?
That's
fair.
a lot, I think.
You think so?
90s? I don't know when they went. I feel like they went from fall to
Shoot,
summer.
like
Right?
70.
Depends what it is.
But it
The
might be
Office didn't have
I
20.
have no idea. I never watched that show.
Pens down in 5,
Say,
4, 3,
where am I going, guys?
2, 1. Reveal. They are like right at the last second.
178.
178.
Just right, right.
149 for Ziti. The correct answer is 233. It's 3-3.
We couldn't believe in you more on a coin.
We really couldn't. We're just...
The NHL. Days since the Golden Knights' first NHL regular season game. Days since the Golden Knights' first NHL regular season game.
All right, so they were Inception in like
So it's
2019.
8 years.
Yeah.
Yes, because I went to a game in 2020 for Dana's wedding. That was a COVID year. So 2019 or 2018 was their first year because they had just become Inception. So
So then that's 9. So just based on that,
There's a lot of math in this bonus round.
now that is.
that's 6 years.
Days, Jeff?
Yep.
So we can go lower than that. Do you think it's lower than that?
Season just ended.
It would be high twos.
I like that number you
They
wrote.
started in October. So I think they started in October, either 2018 or 2019.
6 years from
Really high, too.
Actually, no, it's a little bit less.
Yeah, do a little less. Do less.
Pens down in 5, 4.
Uh-oh.
Brother, finish your writing. Reveal, Frankettes.
2880.
2880.
1982.
1982. The correct answer is 2814. Frankettes up 4-3. Next up, geography.
All right.
2020 census population of Kalamazoo, Michigan. 2020 census population of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Just give it a kick.
I don't know this.
What's the city that we know any population? What's
Chicago,
Chicago?
we are, if you're just doing city, I think it's 3.
60 million.
It's where they make cereal and Derek Jeter.
What kind of cereal do they make there?
300.
Kellogg's?
Yeah? Kellogg's is from Kalamazoo?
Kalamazoo's pretty big.
Yeah, okay.
They still got the factory there?
100, you think?
I don't know, but it was founded in Kalamazoo.
St. Louis, put it this way, St. Louis is like 600. If we're talking just city, not metro.
Just city.
Okay.
No idea.
Oh, that's fine. You have better.
Why?
Frankettes, you get this. You win the bonus round. Ziti, you get it. You tied up. Reveal, Frankettes.
58,000.
58,000.
333,000.
333,000.
Groaning.
The correct answer, there are groans from the crowd. The correct answer is 73,598. The Frankettes now in a streak in the bonus round, up 6-5 in the match.
At least think at the bonus round.
Next up
Plus our
is
bonus round, Juju.
chain restaurants. 6-5 lead. You still have your double. Chain restaurants is the next category. This is for the Frankettes. Typically in black and white bags, this fast food chain sells famous seasoned fries in grocery stores to make it 7-5.
Wait, is that?
Well, isn't
Is
this,
it Checker?
doesn't this place have 2 names?
Checkers and rallies?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Black and white bags. Is this, does In-N-Out have black and white bags?
I don't know.
They have checkered bags?
I don't know. I mean, we could double.
I've never seen
Checker.
that. Have you seen that in grocery stores?
This is a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
But it's.
Well,
I
they
mean,
sell it in the frozen food.
Like black and...
would they sell that?
Oh, it's fast food chain.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying.
Famous seasoned fries.
I think it's Rally's Checkers or Rally's.
All right. Yeah, you
Yes,
want to roll
just
them?
Checkers.
You need an answer in.
Checkers.
No,
Fine.
Rally's Checkers. They're the
You
same
think it's
company.
4.
Yeah. Checkers. Final answer.
That is correct. Would have accepted either or combined. To make it 7-6, Ziti. What sit-down chain sells their potato skins appetizer both in grocery freezer aisles and in chip form?
TGI Fridays.
TJ Fridays, final answer.
7-6, that is correct. Geography, will you be doubling, Frankettes?
Oh, man, dude. I'm traumatized. What else is left?
We don't know.
I think we have to. Sorry.
Double geography.
Doubled up for the Frankettes to make it 9-6. Here we go. The 4 least populated states that begin with a vowel are Iowa, Idaho, Alaska, and this state.
Oregon, Alabama.
Arizona.
Okay, so Utah is leading, unless there's one with an A. Not Alabama, not Arkansas.
Ooh, not Arkansas?
I think
Utah's less populated than
Utah would have less than Arkansas. What
Yeah?
else is with A?
Yeah, Utah's got a lot of sports territory.
Am I missing an A1? Alabama, Arkansas,
Alaska, no.
Arizona.
Arizona has a lot, right?
E, O, Oklahoma, no.
10 seconds.
I, Indiana, no.
You want to go Utah or Indiana?
Let's go Utah.
Utah, final answer.
For the steal, for 2 points.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. That was hard.
They're whispering Indiana.
Oklahoma came to my brain, but those don't.
Arkansas, they mentioned.
Yeah, I don't hate Arkansas. Indiana's a little bigger, though.
10 seconds.
Probably a big college town, too, right?
I don't hate Arkansas.
5.
Arkansas, final answer.
That's correct. 8-7. Ziti steals the double to make it 9-7. The four most populated states that begin to begin with a vowel are Illinois, Ohio, Arizona, and this state.
Oklahoma, Indiana.
Alabama.
Which of those three do you like the most?
What three?
Oklahoma,
Oregon?
Indiana,
No,
or
Oregon's not big enough.
Oklahoma, Indiana, or Alabama.
Indiana.
I think I like Indiana the most out of that.
Are those all the states?
That's all that's ringing.
10 seconds.
What?
You think of any?
Answer or lifeline in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Indiana, final answer.
That is correct. 9-7. 3 points in geography for Ziti. They're up 9-7. Next up, sports logos.
Yeah.
Sports logos to make it 9-8. You're going to see 3 sports logos. You're going to know the league or conference. They're not going to be full logos. You got to identify the 3 teams. Here we go. This is for the Frankettes to make it 9-8. You have call a friend and double sip.
Cool.
Identify these 3 sports teams based on partial logos. You have the Big East, the NFL, and the NHL.
Holy shit. It's the Ravens and then the Vegas Golden Knights on the right. Who's that Big East team? Can you name some Big East teams for me, Frank?
I think I got it. Oh,
shit. That's like Marquette.
Is Creighton in the Big East?
Yes.
That could
Does
be
that look
Blue
like
Jay,
Creighton?
yeah.
That might be Creighton.
Looks like a bird, right?
Yeah.
Birdish. Should we just double sip to be safe and guess another Big East team? If we don't
Definitely
get it.
not
The
Georgetown.
Marquette Eagles?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like that.
It's not Villanova.
We're going to double sip to be safe, Jeff.
Double sip presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your original New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. First guest in 5.
Creighton, Baltimore, Vegas.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Some other Big East teams.
No.
Yeah, can you name
It's
some Big East
definitely not
teams?
Seton Hall.
Can you name some more Big East teams for me, Frank?
Xavier, Marquette.
5,
Butler.
4.
Marquette, Baltimore, Vegas.
Other side for a steal to make it 10-7.
You know what? You got
What is the Red Storm logo at this point?
I don't
even
know.
know.
I feel like Creighton is a correct
I
one.
thought Creighton was
Is there a
right,
chance
yeah.
it's Providence?
No, they just have the Friar, don't they? Or is that the beginning of the Friar?
Need an answer in
Could that be his hood?
5, 4,
Creighton, Philly.
3,
Ravens, NFL.
2,
Golden
NHL.
Knights.
1. Dave.
And then Red Storm, final answer.
Providence.
It was Providence. It was Providence, the Friar. Yep.
Really hard.
That's the hood. That's the back of the hood in the
Thought it was bird-like.
cloak.
Looks like a bird, yeah.
Other side to make it 10-7. This is for Ziti. Both life. You have your double sip in your call a friend. Identify these. This will be ACC, NFL, NBA.
Okay, so I think I have ACC.
Yeah.
Jags is the middle.
I think, yeah. No, what's okay. I think Grizzlies.
So Clemson is the ACC.
I think that's NC State. No,
NC State.
right? Doesn't that look like the Wolf?
Wolfpack.
Yeah,
Would we want to double sip these to be sure too, or do you?
we can.
You seem pretty confident that's NC State.
That's the one I feel. Well,
Okay.
Jags is pretty obvious too.
And then we think that's the Grizz.
Grizz.
That's the best.
All right.
Or it could double sip it because that might be the Hawks,
On the right.
right?
Okay.
I can see it.
We're gonna double sip.
Double
it,
sip presented
Jeff.
by New Amsterdam Vodka.
How do you feel best for ACC?
Wolfpack,
NC State,
Jaguars.
Jags,
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Fine.
10 seconds.
NC State,
NC State,
Jags,
Jags,
Hawks.
Hawks. Final answer.
Make it 9-8.
That's the Bucks.
Yes, it is.
NC State, Jacksonville,
Nice.
Bucks.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. 9-8. They get one back. Yeah, that was a tricky one. The Bucks one's the tough one on that one.
Great about that.
Each category time. New York Mets.
Oh, my God.
The New York Mets for the Frankettes. New York Mets. For Ziti, it is Billy Madison. Here we go. This is for the Frankettes to make it 10-9. Who drove in Mookie Wilson for the Mets' lone run in their 3-1 Game 4 1986 NLCS loss to the Houston Astros?
Got anything?
I mean, I know their team.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a wild guess, and I don't know this one. This is the game that no one even cares or remembers. But I'm going to guess Danny Heap.
Final answer.
That is correct. 10-9.
I didn't watch the game.
Danny Heap.
I only know the big
To make it 11-10 in each category. Billy Madison. Wedding singer was yesterday, right? Billy Madison. At Billy's third grade graduation party, what does Billy call the mom who wipes her kids' boogers?
I think it's Mucus Queen, right?
Mucus Queen.
I think so.
Yes. I think it's Snot Queen or Mucus Queen?
I think it's
Gonna
Mucus.
chuckle out of
Yeah, I
it
would
right
go with
now.
Mucus. Go with Mucus.
Funny.
Mucus
Funny's
Queen.
funny.
Scotty's mom.
Mucus Queen, final answer.
That is correct. 11-10.
Nice.
This is for the Frankettes to make it 11-11. NFL. You have Frankettes. Your call-a-friend. You, Ziti, also have your call-a-friend. What non-wide receiver led the Falcons in receiving yards in 2004, 2005, and 2006?
Was that early Cordero Patterson?
Running back.
Tony Gonzalez?
Oh.
Wait.
He's tight end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tony Gonzalez. He was probably the greatest tight end of all time.
Whoa.
For the Falcons?
Chiefs and Falcons.
4, 5, and 6.
In those years?
I think that's when he played for the Falcons.
His receptions or receiving?
Yeah, I mean, would he have led
Oh, yeah.
those years?
He's the all-time leading,
Okay, yeah.
We'll go Tony Gonzalez, final answer.
DVD. Duckett? No, he wasn't receiving. Work done? Done receiving, catching that much? Algie Crumpler?
I don't have one of those.
They threw out Cordell Patterson.
That was way.
Need an answer in
Either Dunn or Crumpler.
Algie Crumpler.
5,
I don't
4,
think that many yards, though.
3.
Work done, final answer. Crumpler?
Algie Crumpler. Change at the last second to make it 12-10.
Didn't change. We didn't know the answer.
Okay, fair. I almost read the Billy Madison one again. What non-receiver led the Eagles in receptions in 2005, 2006, and 2007? 35 seconds.
That was, I want to say, Brian Westbrook.
If you don't feel good about it, Roan is here and Che is here.
Okay.
If you don't feel good about this.
Westbrook, I don't know if Westbrook was that big in the offense that early, or if it was like a couple years later.
I don't remember like a nasty tight end for them either.
No. I like Westbrook. If you want to feel better, we could go with Roan.
Answer or lifeline in 10 seconds.
I think we call.
Call.
All right, yeah. Was Roan
Call
here?
a friend. Call a friend, or you're calling a friend. Body Armor Chill.
Yeah.
Call a friend. Impossibly cold, new way to hydrate with no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners available for a limited time. Grab yours at 7-Eleven or a store near you. They've been on the desks all week here. You want to get Roan
Come on, Brian Mitchell.
playing after this?
I mean, it's either Westbrook or Selleck. What are the years again?
05, 06, 07.
So he's signed in, or he was drafted in 03. So that would be, I feel like Westbrook sounds like a good answer here.
Okay.
I feel like it's almost too obvious, but.
He had like 86 receptions the one year.
Microphone down in 10 seconds.
It's a lot. 86.
I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Brian Westbrook.
Brian Westbrook?
I think he's going to access on this, by the way. It's going to be the other.
Got to wrap up.
Brian Westbrook, final answer.
That is correct. Ziti, Gormy right now. Can't lose in regulation.
Thank you, Roan.
TV, you have your call a friend, Frankettes.
Yeah.
To make it 12-11, starring Orange is the New Black's Natasha Lyonne, Poker Face is a popular show on this streaming
This show
platform.
stinks.
You know, I don't know anything about streaming. There's only one person I know who streams all day. Mikey!
We're calling Mikey Betts.
Oh, the season on the line.
Mikey Betts.
He gets it wrong.
Jeff, how much time does he have left?
What Netflix show is the platform?
Oh, this guy.
What's the one that Severance? Let's try Severance. I'm not.
Severance is a show.
Oh, starring Orange is the New Black.
Mikey, what
10
Netflix?
seconds. He's got 10 seconds.
No. What streaming?
Oh, what platform was it on? Netflix.
No.
Yeah, no.
Orange is the New Black was on Netflix.
4. He's gonna put the microphone down in 3.
Is it
So
Apple
is this
TV?
If he said
2.
Severance?
He said
Well,
Severance.
you have time. You have a little bit of time. You have time because
Oh
you
my
called
God,
early.
that didn't do any help.
Apple TV, what the fuck?
Apple TV, final answer.
Ziti going back to the Final Four 4 consecutive years.
That was tough.
That'd be Peacock.
Pray for bets.
Thank you to the Frankettes.
Extremes
Whether
all
they're
day.
together as a team next year or not, we'll see.
He answered Severance, man.
Extremes all day.
11 points for Eddie and Clem in the win there. Severance was
How do you even come up with that? Like, there's Severance.
Ziti, you will be in Boston. You will be taking on the experts. A chance for revenge from the other night. You beat them last year in the Final Four. Your road, the first ever defending champ to make the Final Four, continues. A chance for 2 straight titles. Frankettes, season is a wrap. Thank you very much. You will talk to White Sox Dave. Thank you, boys. We will move it on over now to the Microsoft Copilot intermission show. Yak Minahan coming up after that.
My goodness, one of the worst phone a friend answers I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't think Mikey Betts can read. That's the big reveal from the dozen. Mikey Betts can't even read the question.
He may actually need a Severance-style lobotomy to reverse whatever just happened. Like, I don't know how that comes up. I don't know how that reading comprehension ends up with that answer.
He's not a bright lights guy. He's not a bright lights guy. Lights come on. Mikey Betts melts. Ziti going to the Final Four for the 4th year in a row.
Record-breaking 4th time in the Final Four.
You can make an argument this is a dynasty if they get another championship.
Could you be the first repeat champions? Let's talk
go over here.
Over there.
Yep. All right, Dave, home field advantage back to the Final Four. Looks like you're playing the experts again. How you feeling?
Well, I mean, if Minahan's there, they have home court because he brings all his crazy people. We got to play better, but listen, we're in the Final Four, clean slate. You got to beat every team there. We're the defending champs, so we feel good. We have to play better than we just played. The last 2 games we haven't played great. We're lucky to escape that. They missed their 2-point.
Stole geography.
Am I right? Yeah,
huge.
That was the turning point in the game.
Geography, boys. All right, let's kick it over to White Sox Dave with the losers.
I'm joined by the losers, Frank and the Frankettes. Guys, tough season, tough loss today, and the people want to know, is this the last time we are going to see Frank the Tank and Frank the Frankettes as a team in the dozen tournament?
I don't know what the future holds, but if that's the case, then that's the case. Jeff, I'm clicks.
Frank is clicks. That is true. That's the truest thing. It's the most correct thing he said all day.
I mean, it's like this. I'm the bad guy. He needs the bad guy. Because if I leave, if I'm gone, there'll be no more bad guy. And he wouldn't be able to hold his smug self over anybody.
Sounds like we're going to return the team next year, and that's great news for the dozen tournament. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 intermission is powered by Microsoft Copilot, your built-in AI sidekick for work, life, and everything in between. Copilot helps you write, edit, plan, and create. Think of Copilot as your creative partner in crime, bringing your ideas to life and making the hard stuff way easier. You can download Microsoft Copilot with that QR code right on screen. Ken Jack's pointing to it. Get on it. And now over to Ziti, putting themselves in the Final Four back in Boston. They got it.
I will agree with them, though. Not their best game, but it says it's a testament to them that they can play, kind of mediocre and still win.
That's the mark of a champion.
Mark of a champion
when you're
right
not
there.
on your best.
They did great in basically all their prime categories. The only one they got wrong was music, which they were 10-0 in this year.
Yeah.
First music question wrong. And in the week category, still got a steal. Got one. And again, stealing
A shocking
geography.
steal.
A shocking steal.
Stealing geography from KB is
KB, a bad couple days with the West Virginia phone a friend yesterday, and now this Utah-Arkansas mix-up.
Yep.
Terrible.
But credit to Frank, he got nuked in orbit by Jeff D'Lo
Yes.
over this, even between the lead up to this match and on Twitter overnight. But he responded, did a great job.
He is the bad boy.
Yeah, you're doing down more for me. I was too loud. Sorry, Stefan. We put all our information into Copilot to get a little bit of a key fact going into the next match, which is, of course, between the Yak and Team Minahan. They have played 5 matches all time, and the last 2 went to overtime with the Yak winning both. Interesting.
Wow.
But this will be in home court for Team Minahan.
That's true, and Portnoy did say he's going to bring the crazies out.
They will be crazy.
And they are crazy.
Yes.
They are lunatics.
So very excited. Very, very excited to see this next matchup again, Yak and Team Minahan. I bet you more than anything, Big Cat is thrilled to be going up against Kirk right now.
I'm sure Kirk will keep everything above board.
Everything will be civil.
Good sportsmanship. He'll be ready to go. Just good, clean trivia.
I do remember from the golf tournament last year, Cons made a light chirp at him, and Kirk said he would end his bloodline, which is maybe not that
successful so far. Cons is a father.
He is a father. I don't know if that was since then or before then, but not a guy you want cursing your bloodline. So maybe he should bring a little bit of that energy. Realistically, for the Yak, we keep mentioning, want to be the bad boys of trivia. Maybe Kirk is more the bad boy of trivia.
I mean, we got a lot of people claiming that. Frank just said he's the bad boy.
He recited the entire speech from Scarface.
He's the bad. Yeah, he's the bad guy. Ziti. They don't really have much bad guy energy, but Minahan certainly. Minahan's like the Joker.
Yeah.
Minahan's the Joker.
He wants chaos.
Of trivia.
Yes.
There's a good
and
balance.
everything.
There's a good balance, though, because
Yeah.
Kirk, as much as you got the Joker there, Robbie's like the antithesis of that, like the most likable guy. So they have a good balance. I think yin and yang.
He is, but I feel like he's one of those guys that gets swept up in like the internet, and he becomes one of the guys in chaos in the street.
Yes.
True.
One of his minions.
Yes. So all we can do is hope and pray right now that the Yak can survive whatever mind game.
Oh, you're rooting against Minahan.
Oh, I am not rooting against Minahan.
Sounds
I'm
like
just saying I want to
Ken Jack is rooting against Minahan.
I do not. Is that what I'm saying?
I am not rooting against
I am rooting
Minahan.
for good trivia. I want this to be a close match that the Minifans win. The Team Minahan wins. That's all I'm saying. I want them.
Ken Jack's afraid of the Minifans.
Are you not afraid of the? Oh, you heard it here first. Chief is not afraid of the Minifans. So you guys heard him. All you guys out there, just make sure you let him know in his mentions.
Okay.
And let's toss this right back over. Team Minahan versus Team Yak.
The following is a presentation of the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 by Barstool Sports.
What is this? What is that? The winners of the Dozen Tournament Big Screaming Hawkers University of Arkansas.
The movie's called Get.
And that the Dozen
Jonas Gray.
Correct. Will, I was making fun of him. Champions of the Champions of the Dozen.
And welcome on back for our final match here in Chicago this week. One more Final Four spot is up for grabs. Let's take a look at the bracket. The experts will take on Ziti in a rematch of yesterday's match and a rematch of last year's Final Four, and I believe Final Four before that. The Booze Ponies are waiting in the wings for one of these two teams. Either Team Minahan, where Kirk and Robbie would make their second Final Fours, Clemmer would make his first, and the Yak on the other side trying to make their third Final Four.
It's pretty good.
Are we what?
We hang banners.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you don't have to say you're like we're terrible, but you're not. You're the comeback kids. Down 8-3 yesterday.
I don't think we're terrible. There's levels. Yesterday,
You say you're
we
like
had to win yesterday.
You said we are the best fifth. We're the fifth best team ever.
Listen, we can be scrappy with anyone.
Team Minahan. There's a there's a big lingering nervous energy from somewhere around here, but he does seem locked in. But what's the vibe between you and Clemmer right now after yesterday?
I mean, you said you'd gone like 46,000 days without missing a baseball question.
question.
960.
Ricked it yesterday. This game ultimately is a referendum on Chris Clemmer.
Oh. This seems like the biggest Chris Clemmer legacy game that
this is Chris Clemmer's day. Everyone makes fun of him. Oh, he crouches. He's an idiot.
Well,
he
I don't
is
say exactly that.
a loser.
No,
But today you're
great
going to
guy, funny.
Nobody says that. Today you're going to prove the world wrong. This is Chris Clemmer Day. Mayor Lori Johnson in Chicago. Lightfoot?
No, Brandon Johnson.
Was there a Lori Lightfoot?
Yeah, that was before.
Well, she's a friend of the team.
Yeah.
She has decreed today Chris Clemmer Day in Chicago. It's
No
your
pressure.
day.
Let's go.
How do you feel? You feel good?
Feel great.
I feel pressure for Clemmer.
Yeah, are you nervous for Clemmer now?
A little bit.
He's going to get it done.
Wouldn't want any other way. This is great.
Che, you have to. Che, obviously, big win yesterday for you. Good bounce back for you. We threw like a negative stat yesterday, and you, in the face of that, had one of your best tournaments. You scored 10 points yesterday.
Yeah, you were good.
Feeling good.
Yeah, we played well as a team. Everyone played well. Yeah, I mean, stats, whatever. Who cares? Let's play the game, and we're in it. Hopefully, got the good questions that we like, and we'll nail them.
He's an NFL. That's a football NFL
Coach speak right there.
That really is. Here we go.
Guys.
These two teams, the last 2 times they played, they went to overtime. It was last year. The Yak won both of them. Obviously, a significantly different team to my left than last year. 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus round. 3 lifelines. Double up any category you want except for round 10. Also, you have your double sip presented by New Amsterdam Vodka and your Call a Friend presented by Body Armor. Yak up first every time. Team Manhattan up second every time. Here we go. First category is going to be the NBA. NBA. This is for the Yak. The NBA. Any double?
No, it's too early, but that is our best category somehow. So we're gonna go straight up.
Here we go. Primarily starting for them, the 2006 54-win Suns featured this international forward averaging 13 points per game.
It's us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dio?
Yeah, it's the only
That
name
was the first name that came to my head.
Is that too easy?
No, but I mean, he's a guy was in the league a long time. I mean, Barbosa's on that team, not a forward.
He's not a forward,
Nash,
though.
not a forward. Jason Richardson's their other forward. Who's their big? Channing Frye?
I think we gotta not overthink it.
Let's go Barbosa. Barbosa.
No, you said Boris Diaw.
Oh, Boris Diaw, sorry.
5.
Boris Diaw, Boris Diaw.
Boris Diaw, final answer.
That is correct. 1-0.
Good job. That was an overthink.
Other side, to make it 1-1. The 2002 61-win Kings featured this international forward averaging 10.1 points per game off the bench.
He started more like Magic later on.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying.
early on. That's the only name I can think
I would
of.
agree.
So,
Hedo Turkoglu?
Yep.
Hedo Turkoglu, final answer?
1-1. That's correct.
Good guess.
1-1 off the top. Celebrity mashup. Celebrity mashup. This is for the Yak. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up here in this photo.
Let's go.
I got glare.
You can move. You can move off from the desk. You're allowed to go up there.
I got nothing, boys.
I got nothing.
Fuck. All I had was
Mad Dog has it if we want it.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, that's Tim Allen and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I like that.
I had that. Tim Allen, I see.
An answer or a lifeline in 5, 4.
Is that what her eyes look like?
3, 2.
Tim Allen and Catherine Zeta-Jones, final answer.
Tim Allen, Olivia Munn. Final answer.
That is correct. 2-1.
I was right about Tim Allen. Damn it.
Make it a 3-1 lead.
That's good.
2 celebrities here.
Munn.
Minahan, name them.
That was why we had to use it last time.
Melissa McCarthy and who?
Is that Martin Short or Hugh Grant?
You don't want to say both names.
I'm seeing more Martin Short.
I am
I'm not
too.
good at this.
I think. Yeah.
Look at this. Good.
How do I not get Zeta-Jones?
You feel good?
Yeah.
All right. Melissa McCarthy and Martin Short, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct. 3-1.
That's good.
15-0 this year on Celebrity Mashup. College Hoops next category. College Hoops.
Let's go.
This is for the Yak to make it 3-2. Nate Robinson was the leading scorer on this 2005 Pac-10 school that earned a 1 seed.
Washington, final answer.
3-2.
Be ready.
Microsoft Copilot expand on this one. Nate Robinson, fun fact, played football. Could have played in the NFL. We asked Copilot, hey, what would it look like if Nate Robinson played in the NFL? Put him in a Jets jersey. Blink of an eye for Microsoft Copilot. Down Microsoft Copilot today, the built-in AI sidekick creative partner for your work, life, and everything in between. All right, other side to make it 4-2. This is for Team Minahan. LaVance Fields was the assist leader on this 2009 Big East school that earned a 1 seed.
Never heard of this guy.
Okay. So we got to call someone?
Want to use the phone a friend here?
Yeah, I have no idea.
They're going to know it, I think.
Probably.
All right, we're going to use the phone a friend here.
Hit a call.
I'm going to call my buddy Riley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, Riley.
The first? Is this the first call?
We used him a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Let me see. Riley. All right. Great with technology.
Is he expecting a call?
Hey, all right, you're on the dozen. Levance Fields was the assist leader on this 2009 Big East school that earned a 1 seed.
Oh, God, Pitt.
Yeah, I figured you. Okay, there. You're sure? But you know that, right?
Yeah.
All right, 100%. All right, thanks, Riley.
Yep.
Pitt, final answer.
That is correct.
Go Riley.
Bob Riley. Call-off represented by Body Armor Chillin' and possibly cold new way to hydrate with no artificial dyes or sweeteners. Available for a limited time. Grab yours at 7-Eleven or a store near you. He just sounded like he did not like Levance Fields very much, or like he tortured.
He's a Pitt guy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Music. This is for the Yak. Make it 4-3. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care. Repeated lyrics from his 2002
But
song.
soon enough, you're gonna think of me and how I used to be.
I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired.
Unwell.
Yeah?
Yep.
Unwell, final answer.
That is correct. 4-3.
There you go, Che.
Make it
They're
5-3.
looking for the next lyrics.
Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. This is a repeated lyric from his 1998 song.
Is it fastball? The way?
I don't know.
I don't have anything. I think it's fastball. The way just like hit me.
So the song's The Way.
The way.
This is Oasis.
The Way, final answer.
That is correct.
Wow.
Clemmer, big
First time this
pull.
year, I think.
Way to step up.
Wow.
Where's Clemmer Day?
Clemmer, that's
Clemmer Day.
Big pull by Clemmer. NFL next category. Will you
We will
double?
double.
Yak? Doubled up for the Yak. Doubled up to make it 5-5. Minahan, you still have your double up.
Yep.
2 tight ends totaled over 2,500 yards in the AFC South from 2005 through 2009. Dallas Clark and this tight end.
Is it Owen Daniels?
I think that's a little
Early? Yeah, that is a little early. You're right.
Who was the
I was
Jags?
thinking of
Jag. Titans. McNair.
Mercedes Lewis. Is that too early? He's been playing forever.
Not bad. I like that one.
Not
10 seconds.
Fuck, who's the Titan?
You need an answer in 5.
Go with
Bo
that.
Scaife?
4.
No, Mercedes.
You have anything?
3.
Bo Scaife? I think
2.
Mercedes Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis, final answer. Fuck.
Say Owen Daniels?
Yeah.
Owen Daniels, final answer.
That is correct. 7-3. Owen Daniels a 2-point steal.
Let's go.
To make it 8-3.
Such a good pull.
Make it 8-3.
That was the best pull I've ever had.
2 tight ends totaled over 2,500 yards in the AFC North from 2005 through 2009. Heath Miller and this tight end.
Todd Heap, final answer?
That is correct. I mean, mid-Watersip, 8-3, a 3-point category in the NFL. Next up is movies. Will you
All
double?
right, we've been in this spot before.
Yep.
Movies doubled up. This is for the Yak, though, to make it 8-4. Make it 8-4.
My bad.
Yak, you have your double sip and your call a friend to make it 8-4. Dave Chappelle played a retired musician and friend of a main character in this Best Picture nominated 2018 film.
Shit, I saw this. He was jacked in it.
Retired musician and friend of the main character. His Best Picture nominated 2018 film. We can call
What's
friend if we want
the drummer movie where the guy was like he's beaten
Whiplash?
off? Is it that?
No.
No.
What was the one, the sound one? Something is.
Is this Silver Linings Playbook? No.
No.
And I keep thinking Soul, the animated movie. That's not it.
10 seconds.
No, fuck, I saw this movie.
All right, we're going to call a friend.
Who are you going to call?
I was going to call Ken Jack.
Well, Wyatt seems
that would be a...
All right. Well, I didn't know if you could raise your hand.
His hand up.
I'm not. That's why I didn't call him. That's why I didn't call him. I didn't.
This would be quite the... This would be...
Yeah, we'll see if he fucks
redemption.
us. Yeah.
I think you guys need the help. A Star is Born.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Get fucked, Kendrick.
Stars Born, final answer.
That is correct. He gave one back after all those years.
Is there a sportsmanship thing? Because I saw him raise his hand. I was like, no.
There is a Sportsman of the Year. Jeff McCarthy won it 3 straight years.
Okay, all right. Shout out, Jack.
There wasn't any winner this year. You won it. There you go. That's yours.
There we go.
8-4 to make it 10-4 going into the bonus round. James Gandolfini played CI director Leon Panetta in this Best Picture nominated 2012 film.
Right? Everyone agrees?
Yes.
Everyone agrees? Okay, final answer.
That is correct. 10-4 going into
we got to do it now.
the bonus round.
We got to go now.
Yeah, this is what they always
We
do.
got to
They're
go
always
now.
down going
We
into
got
the
to go
bonus
now,
round.
boys.
They were down 5 yesterday, came back and won. They're
go
down
now.
6. It is bonus round
Let's
time.
fucking go now.
Just catch up with Daniel.
Let's go. That's all right. You got to flush up when Daniel's out. Let's go. Was the best pull I've ever.
Here we go.
So
bonus round time.
That was a good one.
That's fucking brutal.
I think it was it's that year gap. It's
Yeah.
like he was in that window of years. I think you read as he got there in 2005. That's I think what happened. But here we go. 10-4. Can make it 10-6. You guys win this bonus round. Here it is. First to 5 battle. You get it right, you get a win. First to 5 wins the bonus round. Going to be 10-6 or 12-4. You get it dead on, it's worth 2. This is the first question. Average Rotten Tomatoes critic score for the first 3 Paranormal Activity films. This is rounded to a whole number. Average Rotten Tomatoes critic score for the first 3 Paranormal Activity films.
How was the third one?
Rounded whole, no decimal.
Would you say, Jeff?
Rounded whole, no decimal.
It was like 97.
The third one.
I think people loved.
Oh, they did. All right.
The first one, but I don't know about the third one.
All right. Let's go.
Too high.
Okay.
I was thinking.
I got a number for us.
Yeah.
Numbers. The problem is we've been low.
Oh yeah.
You like that number?
Oh yeah.
You like that number? Because we could
5,
flip it and do a different.
4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
81.
81. 50?
Ooh.
50.
Big gap.
81% for the Yak, 50 for Team Minahan. The correct answer is 69%.
All right.
Good job.
MLB next question.
Here we go.
All-time postseason games played by the Tampa Bay Rays. All-time postseason
to a
games
World
played by the Tampa Bay Rays.
They gone to 2 World Series. They went to the Phillies. They won the one in gold.
Take it.
So the all-time games. So what have you? Let's say
7, 5, 3, 50. It used to be 7, 5, 1. But they might not.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
They're like 50, 44 right now, man. Give or take 40.
Okay, I got a number.
51. I almost do the same number again. 52.
That's right where I was.
You like it?
Right where I was.
All right.
That's right where I was.
Down at 5.
You like
It's
that?
one off
4,
from that up.
3, 2, 1. Reveal.
31.
I will say at the back of that thing said 58K, and I was like, you must say 58,000. Okay,
Sorry.
31. I was like, holy shit. 31.
52.
52. The correct answer is 64. 1-1. 1-1.
All right, that's their best category.
Celebrities. Combined age of Melania Trump, Jill Biden, and Michelle Obama. Politics also, I guess, is another way to put it. Combined age of Melania Trump, Jill Biden, and Michelle Obama. 1-1.
70. Jill.
Yeah.
68.
Yeah, this is like.
We'll say she's 70 for now.
Maybe.
I bet she's like 60.
I think.
Who's the other one? Melania. Younger.
Yeah, all right, so what's that?
68. Does that look good to you guys?
Yeah, I think that might be a lot.
That's 188. Am I right? 13, 5.
Like that? Go up a little?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. No, I like that. No, I like that.
Who are you saying is younger, Joe Biden?
I like going up a little.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Yak.
192.
192.
Better guess. 184.
184 for Team Minahan. 184. The correct answer is 190. Yeah, up 3-1.
Yeah, we were dead on that. Sorry, 188 and 190.
Food. Total Panda Express locations in the U.S. in 2024, according to Restaurant
Get
Business
there,
Online.
Che. This is his best.
Wait a minute. Wait. He literally said, "I got it."
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it first.
Yeah. Got it.
According to Restaurant Business Online, best subscription service that I have.
This is your heritage.
It's also
Here there is. Think about how upset your dad's gonna be. Let's go.
There's one at Penn State. There's one at Penn State.
I know there's one.
Medium Pepsi for you.
We could just be way off.
Could be, yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Sure. I think it's
love it.
Pens down in 5, 4,
I have no idea
3,
what this number is.
2, 1. Reveal Yak.
991.
991.
600?
600. 991, 600. The correct answer is 2,505. Yeah.
That's you had to get that. You had to get that one.
You're right. I guess. Bro, there is one at medium pet for you. Yeah.
That was great.
That one's a legend. Campus legend.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
I think
That's a lot.
I would assume like malls, airports, that just inflates it so much.
They didn't think about the malls.
Technology.
What's the score? 3-2?
3-2. 3-1. Technology. Total official games released on the N64 in North America. In North America. I will note, if you fact check us, for some reason there's a Brazil game that counts. We did not count that because that's not in North America.
Okay.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I was going to go higher, but if you guys think lower.
Actually, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, how long? It was kind of the thing for like 5 years.
Take your time.
All right, yeah, I see where you guys are going.
There's some people who just had them all, too.
I can't believe it's
2,500.
I like that.
That's a lot of Panda Expresses.
Good.
Pens down in 5,
good?
4,
You like that?
3, 2, 1. Reveal Yak.
172.
172.
500.
500. 500. The correct answer is 296. Yeah, up 4-1.
Let's go, boys.
4-1.
That's in the bonus round.
Stay locked in.
4-1. Here we go. Next up, college football. You get 4-1, correct?
They win, yeah.
4-1. That is switch to win there. There we go. 4-1. This would be the win if you get this. College football. Total, rounded down to the nearest whole number, Johnny Manziel's completion percentage in his final year at Texas A&M. Rounded down to the nearest whole number, Johnny Manziel's completion percentage in his final year at Texas A&M.
Love it.
I was thinking, yeah, I like.
No idea. 0.
Let's do it, right?
Let's do something to know. Do either 5 or 6.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
66.
66%.
Oh, 70.
70%. 70. The correct answer is 69%. Oh. Team Minahan gets it by a hair.
68%.
Here we go. 4-2. 4-2. Television. Total runtime in minutes of every episode of Entourage combined. This is via HBO Max's official runtimes when you click on the series page.
There were what, 30?
Wasn't 30 a season?
No. 30.
Yeah.
How many seasons?
150. How many, if that was 5 seasons, is 5 seasons made up? Or is it 9 seasons?
What's 90 times 20?
Do the math on that.
Well, 150, but how many episodes are in a season?
Gotta do it.
10? 10? So that'd be 13.
So let's just do that, and then let's just
That's if
bump
there
it
were
up
5
in case.
seasons.
I know, let's just go
We
like
want to
that.
Times 10 is 918.
Just adding in case we're off on seasons or episodes.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Did you think that there was
1,500. Wait, what's that?
How many per season?
No, am I close? 90 times 10 is 900.
Right.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
1,800.
1,800.
2126.
2126.
That's basically whatever.
2126. Correct answer is 2652. It's 4-3.
How many seasons were there?
6, I guess.
How many seasons were there?
Is it 8? 7?
Oh, we were way off.
There's one season they had like
We said 6.
30 episodes. I think it was because of the writer's strike.
30.
Got it.
Snacks and candy. Amount of crackers in a 21-ounce family-sized box of Cheez-Its. Approximate. Average amount of crackers in a 21-ounce family-sized box. It's a whole number, obviously, we're looking for.
It's a big one?
Yeah.
Minahan, you get it dead on. You win the bonus round. Yak, any way, shape, or form, you win. Minahan, you just get it. You tie it up.
Yeah. No,
Tell me it's 10. You tell me it's 1,000. I don't
maybe a little less.
Serving size.
Maybe like that. Okay. Feel good about that?
Average amount, 21-ounce family-sized box of Cheez-Its.
All right. Let's just go even. Let's go even.
600.
Pens down in 5.
Okay.
Sure.
4,
I don't know why I wrote it
3,
like that.
Could be way out.
2,
First.
1. Reveal Yak.
Nervous.
292.
That could be right. 622?
622.
I think they're right.
292, 622. The correct answer is
Right. There's not that many.
540. We're knotted up 4 apiece.
Okay, boys.
We'll come all the way back. NFL.
This is the game.
NFL.
We got to do this.
Calvin, Chad, and Keyshawn Johnson combined career receiving yards. Calvin, Chad, and Keyshawn Johnson combined career receiving yards. It's a Jet and a Buccaneer. How about that? Calvin, Chad, and Keyshawn Johnson combined career receiving yards. Whoever gets it wins the bonus round. It's going to be 10-6 or 12-4.
12-10.
Let's think about
it. Make it round.
They're doing some good math. I'm going to let them keep mathing.
Like 32 and change. No, 32 and change. Just.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Is it them or no?
Yak.
32,865.
32,865.
30,886.
38,886. The correct answer is 33,249. Yes, wins the bonus round. Very close.
Show, boys.
To win it, 10-6.
That's a great guess. Great guess.
Avoid the 4-1 reverse.
Good round.
That was
a good round.
10-6.
Good round,
We have a little life. Next up is going to be geography. Geography.
Okay.
Double sip available for both. Double sip available for both. This is for the Yak. Oklahoma borders 6 states. Identify the missing border state from this abbreviated sequence. There is one state missing from that sequence.
Arizona, Colorado, Kansas,
Missouri, Texas. What are we missing? New Mexico.
Arkansas. Or no, but Arizona. Does Arizona and Arkansas?
No. Is it Arizona? It's Arkansas, not Arizona.
Is it
Mall?
Oh, is it Nebraska?
Wait, no, maybe.
Oh wait, no.
That might be Alabama. Nebraska. I don't hate that.
10 seconds.
Nebraska, Iowa, or Idaho?
Not Iowa.
Need an answer in.
I would say
5,
Arizona or
4,
Nebraska.
3, 2,
Okay,
Big Cat, 1.
Nebraska, final answer. Fuck. This is one of those, these are the questions that when you look on a map, like, how are you so stupid?
They were saying it could be Arizona, not too far west. Or down.
Because isn't Arizona then?
What's the M?
Yeah.
They said Missouri.
I don't know.
I think that's right.
Need an answer in. 5,
Arkansas.
4, 3,
Give me one.
2, 1.
Arkansas.
New Mexico.
Oh.
New Mexico.
We never really had New Mexico. To be honest. We had Arizona. Yeah.
Other side to make it 11-6. Wyoming borders 6 states. Identify the missing border state from this abbreviated sequence. CIMSU.
Utah, Colorado, Idaho, Montana,
South Dakota.
Yeah.
Is like Washington State over there?
I think I know. I think I have a guess.
Washington, Oregon. Or is it not that west? Because it's next to Montana. If it's next to Montana and South Dakota, would it be next to North Dakota?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Right.
Okay.
Box out there.
We could use our double dip too.
I don't want to use it if we don't know it.
Pens down.
That's not a bad thought, though.
Answer in. Or Lifeline 5, 4, 3, 2.
North Dakota.
Other side for a steal. Can we get 10-7?
Nevada.
Yeah, love it. Nevada.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Nevada, final answer.
That was Nebraska. That was Nebraska.
I felt really confident about Nevada.
It's kind of goodness.
Really confident. Fuck.
We would have both the letters if this was letters. And for both.
That's a good point.
That's a
Steven.
great point.
Letters? It might be letters.
Let's go to the booth.
Let's go.
MLB. MLB.
There's got a lot of pressure.
They are leaving him alone on the podium. Here we go. MLB. This is for the Yak, though, to make it 10-7. You have your double sip still. Spending time at second base, third base, and first base during his tenure, this Cardinal led the NL in hits and doubles in 2013.
It's not my brother Rafael for a call, is it? That would be before that, right?
You're talking to the wrong guy.
Yeah, I watch play like 3 baseball games a year.
Fuck, who is this? I fucking have it somewhere.
It's like David Freese. Fuck.
David Freese did play third base.
Carl, David Freese. Fucking.
He led the NL hits and
Need an answer in.
You just want to go for a call?
5.
For call, final answer.
Clemmer.
Matt Carpenter.
Yeah,
Final answer.
fuck.
That is correct. 11-6 for a 6-point lead.
Sheesh.
Spending time at second base, shortstop, third base during his tenure, this Pirate won NL batting title and led the NL in doubles in 2006.
Pretty Sanchez.
He won the batting title. I know that.
So 6.
Yeah, he won the batting title.
Pretty Sanchez.
Final answer.
Clemmer Day continues. That is correct. 12-6. 6-point lead.
Happy for
10
Daniels.
points remaining. Snacks and candy. This is for the Yak. Introduced in 1939, what does Hershey's call their dark chocolate variety?
I thought it was dark chocolate.
I know what's going through Steven's head right now. He's like, it's dark chocolate.
Yeah, that is exactly
It's same thing's going through my head.
Hershey's dark.
Midnight's got something midnight or something.
Something like that. I don't fucking know. Hershey's Midnight.
What are the other types
That
of
sounds
Hershey's?
really good.
Hershey's milk.
I don't know.
Dark?
Dark. I hate dark chocolate.
It wouldn't be dark in the answer. Midnight sounds
Right.
good.
Midnight.
Need an answer in.
Let's go with Midnight. Final answer.
Make it
Sounded
13-6.
good.
I don't really like, I don't hate like night. I don't think it's dark. I don't know.
Night chocolate. Final answer.
Special dark chocolate.
Special dark.
Special, yep. Got a little red top, little red thing on the top.
Hey, it's gotta
Make
be
it
now, boys.
13-6. It'll be a 7-point lead with 8 points remaining.
Gotta be now.
What does Milky Way call their dark chocolate variety?
Midnight.
Oh my God.
Is it?
I don't know, but
Final answer.
The way
That is correct. Midnight, 13-6.
I love the
the
movie.
second it came out of the mouth,
Midnight
I was
just
like,
fucked us. I mean,
7-point lead.
Oh, is that
8 points remain. Tampa Bay Buccaneers
I feel a little vindicated knowing that Midnight exists.
to make it 13-8. This will keep you alive. To make it 13-8. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bruce Springsteen for Team Minahan. Here we go. Che. Vinny Curry wore what number while racking up 2.5 sacks and 21 tackles in 2018, his lone year on the Bucs?
Come on, Shay. We can't go out. We can't go out on a. We can't go out on a bad.
I think I have it.
Wrong
Same
answer.
number he had on the Eagles?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Vinny Curry is number 97.
97. Final answer.
That is correct.
Can't go out on
13-8 for the win. To move on to the Final Four, Bruce Springsteen.
Whew. Congrats, boys.
What are the chances we can get this? Do you want to let us take a first crack?
I get nervous. I have time.
My name is Joe Roberts. I
Highway
work
patrolman. Final answer.
Let Minahan go to the Final Four.
I'm coming home! I would never have gotten that. Fucking go!
Give me that. Clemmer with the worst step up I've ever seen. But he just had a big day. Let's see those points for Clemmer. Clemmer did step up.
Way to go, Clemmer.
Clemmer leading scorer in the match. For the first time all season, scored 10 points. The Yak falls short.
Happy for you.
The double got you. Team Minahan, congrats. You are going to your second Final Four. Kirk and Robbie. Clemmer, your first Final Four.
Great match.
The only person I think who's in their first Final Four this season. Clemmer.
Yeah, man.
Yak will go over and talk to White Sox. Dave, here's the bracket. The Final Four is set. The experts will take on Ziti, and the Booze Ponies will take on Team Minahan. A rematch of yesterday. We thought about convoluted ways to not avoid any rematches, but you know what? You got to do it. You got to reseed. That's the only way to do it. So they will have a chance. It could be some nasty work if the two teams that beat those teams lose, because it's single elimination now in the Final Four. Records reset. History does not matter. Does not matter if the experts beat Ziti or that the Booze Ponies beat Team Minahan. They're going to go over and talk to Chief and Ken Jack, and then we'll wrap things up back here after that. The Final Four is set.
All right, the Final Four is set. Pretty chalk experts, Ziti, Booze Pony, and Team Minahan. Minahan Gonna have the home field advantage in Boston. Dominant performance today.
Dominant performance.
The Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 post-game show is powered by Microsoft Copilot, your built-in AI sidekick for work, life, and everything in between. Copilot helps you write, edit, plan, and create. Think of Copilot as your creative partner in crime, bringing your ideas to life and making the hard stuff way easier. Download Microsoft Copilot with the QR code on screen. You can see it right there. And now, let's talk to the winners. Kirk Minahan, it was Clemmer's day. How did he perform?
He was great. You know, I think all the credit goes to the coach. Motivationally, I said I put him up. This is Chris Clemmer day, and he had his best game. He peaked.
10 points.
He had a great game. Clemmer came through. Robbie was great. Even I thought we showed some heart even in the bonus round. We battled back before one down. So very proud of these guys. We're ready to go next week.
Home field advantage.
I think the Minda fans will be loud and proud. That's for sure. For sure.
Let me tell you guys something. You guys did great in all your regular categories, but you also got a steal and your own question right on NFL, one of your worst categories. You got a snacks and candy, another one of your worst categories, and you did a great phone a friend on college basketball, another one of your worst categories.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley.
Riley.
Yep. So very, very proud of you. Both these guys were great. This is Clemmer. I said this is Chris Clemmer day, and it was Chris Clemmer day.
All right, let's kick it over to White Sox Dave with the losing team, the Yak.
I am joined by the losers. Fellas, tough day. Tough tournament for the Yak. But I will say this, you guys did save the office from a Kirk Minahan explosion, so it kind of was a win from my perspective. What's your guys' take?
We won the game that we thought we would win.
Listen, it would have been a Kirk Minahan explosion on Chris Clemmer, which would have been fine. We would have enjoyed watching that. I would like to look at the positives here. Probably the most dominant bonus round team in the tournament, although we did almost choke, but we held on. The double ups killed us. The NFL double up, you can't miss that.
There should be a rule change. It should just be bonus rounds.
Yeah.
Next season, we want all bonus rounds.
We want all bonus rounds and multiple choice on NFL.
Are you going to use executive authority to make that happen?
Probably not.
Heard it from Big Cat right there. Let's kick it back to the booth.
Oh, my goodness. Incredible stuff by Dave once again. Journalism legend in our midst right there. We put all this information into Copod, and they asked us to give a question for Team Minahan. So, Kirk, let me ask you guys a question really quick as I bring this over here. Both Robbie and Kirk, you've been in Final Fours before. You've been in the championship before. Is this the most dominant team that you've ever been part of?
Unquestionably for me, yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah, this is the best team by a mile. We are going to win the championship.
You don't miss Rico?
No, I don't miss Rico. I am guaranteeing we are winning.
Let's stamp that sticker, boys.
Chris Clemmer day. Yours again.
Look at that. That was a tremendous couple of days.
Field is set.
Locked in. Have you ever got a chance to do that in any of your athletic careers?
No, unfortunately not.
I haven't either.
Well, that's
down nets, no nothing like that.
Again, locked in for Boston. Number 1 seed Experts, number 5 seed Ziti, 2 seed Ponies, and 3 seed Minahan. A lot of shock here, but Ziti, 5 seed sneaking in. That's kind of rare.
Defending champs.
Defending champs for a reason.
Veteran presence, great leadership.
Not a regular season team, but a postseason team.
A postseason team. And now they got Brandon Walker again.
Tell you what, if we end up with Ziti versus Team Minahan in the finals, that will be in Boston.
World War III.
Absolute World War III. Tell you what, tune into Unnamed Show. You're going to see something crazy. And make sure to tune into Microsoft Copod, which you're seeing once again right over Dave's cock and balls right here, as you're looking at right there. What did you guys see out there today that you liked out of Team Minahan?
I mean, Team Ziti just started coasting. They mailed it in at the end. Well, not much they could do considering the pace they played at.
Yeah, but Minahan, it was a dominant performance. Clemmer, MVP. Let's throw it back to Jeff.
And that'll do it here from Chicago. Big thank you to Chief, White Sox Dave and Kenjack, and Microsoft Copilot for powering our intermission show and postgame show. Let's look at the bracket one more time. The Experts will take on Ziti, and the Ponies will take on Team Minahan on June 26th, live from the House of Blues in Boston. One of those teams will win a championship. Either the Experts first time, Ziti might win back-to-back. The Boost Ponies could win their first title, and Team Minahan's Kirk and Robbie might win their second ever titles. That will be next week in Boston. Thank you to everyone here in Chicago in terms of production, behind the scenes. Crushed this week. Had a great time. We hope you at home had an even better time after these 3 days of double elimination trivia. 3 more matches to go. 4 teams remaining. 1 champion. We will crown that team next week in Boston. Thank you to Lifter and Vodka, Body Armor, Microsoft Copilot. Good night, everybody. See you in Boston.